Little Sister Rabbit by Ulf Nilsson, illustrated by Eva Eriksson. My little sister and I live here, on top of this little hill, where the sun always shines. Go past the old oak tree, hop round the hazel bush, and whoa, stop! There, where the little yellow flowers grow. That's it. This is where we live. Now crawl down into the long, winding passage. It's awfully dark and gloomy. Drops of water fall from the roof with sad plop, plops. Those portraits on the walls are our ancestors. They look very proper. My little sister and I live here. We are all alone today. Mummy and Daddy have gone out to gather carrots. We are still in bed. This is me. I'm snoozing and dreaming. This is my little sister. She's sleeping, and oh no, can you see what she's doing? She always wakes me up early. She is sitting on her pillow singing. It's her sunniest good morning song. She always sings first thing. That's why Mummy and Daddy call her the chubby nightingale. I call her Cuddles. You can see why. Cuddles is still a baby and can't look after herself. Today I have got to look after her all on my own. I'm going to save her from dangerous foxes and deep holes. You're so clever, Digger, Daddy said when he was leaving. I know you can do it. I trust you absolutely. And then Mummy and Daddy sneaked off in the middle of the night with bags and sacks. So now I have got to change her nappies, give her her food, take her for walks, and make her cereal. Cuddles need never, never be afraid of foxes. The first thing Cuddles wants to do is go out and play in the sun. She always wants to do that when she wakes up. We creep slowly up the passage. You mustn't take any chances. I peep out cautiously. Look out! There they are, the morning foxes. They are rushing about like red rockets. They have sharp, shiny teeth. They're so hungry, their insides feel hollow. Now's the time for small rabbits to be very, very careful and to stay inside and read a book and wait. Cuddles come and sit on my lap. We're going to read your favorite book. Look, a cow. What does a cow say? Ba, ba. The book's finished now. Finished. Do you understand? Look, a cat. What does a cat say? Ba, ba. What does a doggy say? Ba, ba. Oh, all right. We'll read it again. There's the cat. Ba, ba. And what does a doggy say? Ba. Now the book is finished. It's empty, all gone. We'll put it away. Now it's all gone. No more. Oh, all right. Just once more. Doggy. Can you say doggy? Bah. Oh, all right. It's a moth-eaten old cat. It doesn't say bah. It says meow. Bah. Do you know I have to read that book 100 times and then another 150 times? Cuddles thinks it is the best thing in the whole world. She loves it. She laughs and sucks her ear. I've told you before, don't suck your ear. It's babyish. It will shrivel up and go all droopy. Do you want your ear to shrivel up and be droopy? To make my point, I show her the portrait of old Uncle Septimus. Actually, he is only a second cousin twice removed. He spent his whole life sucking his right ear. Ugh! No one would have him in their home. He had to live in one room all by himself. You can't help feeling sorry for him. By now, the morning foxes must be tired out. They'll be lying in their dens, puffing and panting. We put on our gym shoes and tie the laces really tightly. It is difficult, but I can do it. Keep your foot still. I can do everything well. No, no more book. We've read enough. Let's be off. We creep up the passage. I go first. Cuddles follows me. I peep out cautiously. There is not a fox in sight. The birds are singing. The bumblebees are buzzing. There are whisperings in the grass. I can't see a single fox behind the bushes or hiding in the cracks of the stones. The long wait is over. Yippee! It's safe for rabbits to go out. Here's Thunderbird. He's the fastest rabbit on two legs. Everywhere you look, there are rabbits playing, hopping, digging. Barbarella must be somewhere out there. She's the prettiest rabbit of them all. We go to the sand pit to dig holes. No, Cuddles, not like that. Poor Cuddles, you don't know how to do it. Just then, Barbarella skips past. She really is the prettiest thing I ever saw. With her long, straight ears. I dig the finest hole I have ever dug. Deep and well-shaped, even round the edge. It's perfect. Cuddles, this is the way to do it. You feel all warm inside when you realize that you are the best digger of all. But Barbarella's gone. Old Mr. Vinegar is sitting on the bench mumbling. You should have been here when I was young. I dug holes that tripped up the foxes and sent them head over heels. Mind you, the sand was softer in those days. Mrs. Vinegar, the tiny old busybody with the squeaky voice, who has to take vitamin pills to keep up her strength, pipes up. That baby of yours is losing her shoes. Where's her bonnet? She'll catch her death of cold. You should look after her better. Look, she's eating sand. She'll get terrible tummy ache. Dear old Vinegar, haven't you got your boots on yet? Don't worry, I tell Mrs. Vinegar, thumping my foot on the sand. I can look after my little sister and save her from foxes. We're off. Where is your other shoe? I can't find it anywhere. Off we go exploring, through the fields and over the meadows. I run so fast that the wind whistles in my ears. Cuddles is waddling behind. She's so bottom heavy, she keeps falling over. Cuddles has found a frog, a fat, goggle-eyed frog. It just sits and sits and stares and stares. Cuddles, pat the frog. Go on, I dare you. No, don't suck your ear. I've told you 1,000 times. Come on, watch me. I'm not scared. I am going to pat it. Off we go. We hop and jump over the whispering grass. The birds sing, the insects buzz. Look, there's a mouse over there by the mossy boulder. It lies so still. It's so quiet. Its nose is cold. Its tail is stiff. Its eyes look at us, but don't see us. It's dead, I'm afraid. We stand there for a long time looking at it. Cuddles wants it to scamper and squeak and play like it used to. Far away, we can hear the foxes barking. They're warming up. Any moment now, they'll be coming out. It's time for all small rabbits to rush home. We run, we race. She topples over. She trips. The foxes bark. She's losing her shoe. Hurry! The foxes are closing in. The noisy beasts. We can hear them panting. Their teeth gleam in the sunlight. She loses her bonnet. No, we haven't time to pick it up. I carry her. I drag her. She trips up and topples over again. The foxes are breathing down our necks. We can feel their hot breath. What a smell! It makes us choke like the smoke from a fire of dead leaves and rotten sticks. Look, we're home. We can breathe properly again. We hug each other and jump for joy. You see, I can save my little sister. Now it's dinner time. It's so easy. Boil the water, add salt. Carrots have to simmer for 20 minutes. Add a little butter and some parsley. Cuddles is singing so beautifully. She is banging the pots and pans with her spoons. Dinner's ready! But Cuddles doesn't want it. Her lips are sealed. Look, I'm eating. It's delicious. Yummy, yummy. Just try a bit. Bah, bah. She bangs the pots again and stirs the milk with her spoon. She doesn't want it. And one shouldn't force little rabbits, Mummy says. Or how can they grow into independent, strong, clever rabbits? Cereal! Cereal! She shouts. So I get it ready and fill her bottle. She starts to drink. It bubbles and glops as she sucks the teat. Suddenly, there's silence. Lumps! Big, sticky lumps. Cuddles sobs and screams. I shake and pinch and pull and suck that bottle. What shall I do? What do you do when you feel like throwing away the bottle, running away, covering your ears with your paws, and giving up? I can't do this job. But if you keep calm, don't get angry, don't despair, all is well. She's drinking it. Now she's eating the carrots. Can you see? Chubby Nightingale is growing even chubbier. And now look at her. She's standing up in her chair, waving her spoon, plump and happy. She's singing and shouting. We play a record as loudly as we can. You can hear it all over our little hill. It booms and makes our ears flutter. Cuddles is so happy. She whirls around like a small, well-fed elephant. We dance and play until late, when the evening foxes begin to bark outside in the dark. Did you know that changing a rabbit's nappy is the most difficult task in the world? I'll never do it. At first, Cuddles lies still and smiles. But when I try to tie the ends together, she whips round and she's off. She does it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. In the end, I'm tired and cross. She lies there so chubby and cuddly, but all set to annoy me. What shall I do? You must never hit, pull, or pinch little rabbits. That's what Mummy says. Because if you do, they go all silent and sulky and stop singing. Anyway, they don't understand. You have to explain everything very gently, at least 1,000 times. You have to have endless patience. Now for that nappy. I'll try again. Can't you stay still? Try again. I've done it. I've done it at last. I told you I could do everything. It's time to crawl into bed. It's time to go to sleep. I sing her my own lullaby. When baby mice must go to bed, they snuggle up to Mummy's tummy. They cuddle close to her soft fur, and sleep comes in a jiffy. Now Cuddles is asleep. She's snoring. The second verse is dreadful. But one day, little Mummy dies. Her tail is stiff, her nose is cold. Her babies search and cry and squeak. No, this is too sad. Let's not sing about that. I tiptoe quietly away from the bed. All the other young rabbits are still playing outside. They dig and jump and run and thump. I can hear them. They are shouting and yelling with joy. My legs tingle with excitement, and I want to rush out at once. Thunderbird is racing round the juniper bushes, kicking up the gravel. I wonder what Barbarella is doing. Dare I go out? Cuddles is asleep. Is she asleep? She's not moving. Is she dead? I touch her and whisper in her ear. Cuddles, are you alive? But then she wakes up and starts to cry. I crawl back to bed. Cuddles, how many times have I told you? Don't suck your ear. You have to be really strong to look after a baby. You've got to be ready for anything. Put up with anything. You need endless patience. You must never put yourself first. You can't do what you want to do. You have to realize that she is the person who matters. You have to suffer. I've got pins and needles. My arm has gone to sleep. And now she is sucking my ear. In the middle of the night, Mummy and Daddy come home. They have brought huge, lumpy sacks bulging with carrots. Mummy strokes us with her tired, earthy paws. Dad tumbles into bed and falls asleep with his shoes on. I've done it! I've looked after little Sister Rabbit all day. I knew I could.